Hello there everyone, my full name is Nguyễn Phạm and I come from Hanoi, Vietnam. I have been living here since I was born for 15 years, so absolutely you know my age. Today I'm really excited to join New Zealand Video Contest 2017 with the topic New Orientation and New Thinking. I'm a big fan of arts, so this is the reason why I make a decision to raise idea and edit a video. Actually, I'm interested in drawing from my childhood. I can paint anytime, anywhere, even in school or drawing in my friend's paper. Oh, lucky me, my parents know me well. They offer me an opportunity to participate in art classes. Besides, my parents also encourage me to take part in drawing competitions at school to experience the reality and blow up some steam on my friends after learning at school. At the present time, I'm a 15-year-old girl with many desires, goals, and full of ambitions for the redemption of life. As many youngsters, I'm standing in front of many turns, and sometimes I wonder when I think about the future, especially my career passion later. Back to my childhood, sometimes I dream of becoming a singer because I love to sing, but that dream gradually disappears because my voice is too detrimental. Growing up a little, because of the hectic schedule, my parents forced me to attend more extra classes to achieve excellent students in the semester and gain better understanding about subject. Therefore, I just try to study well to please parents and forget about my leisure pursuit. When I was an 8th grader, my sister took me to a center about arts. Although the location is quite far and the weather is regularly adverse, I was fond of drawing and I didn't absent in there. On the other hand, everything was not what I expected. Because I was so absorbed in learning to draw, my level of achievement was extremely bad. At that time, I felt that everything was completely collapsing because I couldn't balance the time between passion and learning culture. I feel like a loser. In the 10th grade, my parents set a plan to learn social economic. However, I just do a part of this plan. I was an unruly person and I hate numbers, calculation. Accordingly, after a period of stress and thinking about the future, as well as my passion later, that is drawing, I decided to choose New Zealand as a study destination. Let me tell you about my decision. I know in Vietnam, there are many limitations in education. The orientation of parents and the school will affect the justification of thinking's young generations. Moreover, the educational surroundings in Vietnam, it's more about cultural studies than arts. On the other hand, I also noticed some good points in Vietnamese education. The environment in Vietnam motivates students to work under pressure, which will help us approach to the challenging society later. Furthermore, Vietnamese education pay attention to some subjects because they have a burning desire for training their thinking ability recently. Therefore, after asking my friends and searching on the internet about the education system in New Zealand, I put much effort with a view to gaining the full scholarships in New Zealand. The first reason is that my economic is not good enough to pay for tuition and living expenses. Secondly, I don't want to depend on my parents. I don't want their conditions to weigh on my shoulders. The quality education system is equipped with a state-of-the-art facility. Thus, New Zealand qualifications are recognized internationally. Besides, non-government organizations allow us to upgrade skills. As far as I know, in terms of extra work, students after finishing the program have a year to improve their skills and gifts to support the community. Thanks to the economy growing at the moment, students can find jobs to accumulate experiences and decrease incomes. Additionally, for myself, I realized that in Vietnam there are many young people who are overwhelmed with study schedules, which they often use to paint their minds, thoughts in the picture, or they simply want to let their head down. So when I study in New Zealand, I can realize my dream. This can be seen in New Zealand. The Kankano Youth Arts Collective is the part of the project of the Corbin Estate Arts Centre in West Auckland. The project is being developed as a pilot program in 2013, especially for young people in the vulnerable group. The program has since become a successful initiative that has changed the life of many youngsters. Despite discrimination, people in vulnerable group is gradually improving, but more or less, they still suffer from discrimination and social discrimination. With graffiti walls, you can freely write your own lives or drawing. This is one of the ways not only young people, even the people here love and agree to let graffiti slip into their life. As a result, this is the main reason why I choose New Zealand as my destination for my drawing. And at the end of studying in New Zealand, I will be going to Vietnam to design labels and convey positive message on Facebook or come up with a ton of ideas. Eye-catching banners for the progress of the arts in Vietnam. I will convey the message by opening workshops like how to get the right directions and think right when choosing the path of arts. Or I will donate art supplies to those who do not have the skills to learn drawing and difficult conditions in our life. And I will design the film poster, which is contribute films and arts in Vietnam. For instance, in Kankano Youth Arts Collective, people is given the freedom to work through different mediums to discover what works best for them. Kankano tutors work with young people to develop their skills and their passion. Thanks to a new partnership with Unitech and Auckland Council, young people are giving back to their communities, beautifying and creating a sense of pride in the Henderson Thai Centre through the Henderson Youth Project. I think this is an illustrative example for Vietnam to learn and develop the art industry in the future. At the end of the video, I would like to achieve full scholarships in New Zealand and convey values of the arts, change Vietnamese education.